Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to continue to take a look at the scenario Civilization Start Server. We're currently at episode 9 of the series, and with a lot of stuff happening, like there is a not a cold war, but there is a rivalry with Malmo and Oslo. They're beefing with each other, and for this reason Lime Belgium sided with Oslo and Brown France sided with the Red Team. And yeah, the tensions are highly escalating. We also saw a lot of stuff happen. And yeah, anyways, this is the first video of daily upload week. Yeah, we're starting this thing. So yeah, the video of yesterday doesn't count. It's a video from my channel, but it's not in the daily upload week. So yeah, let's get into it. I think we're starting over here in Russia because guys, look, another country formed. Another country in the Moscow route. Just four. And yeah, you see this happen. There will be a small problem though. The Belarusian leader will decide to invade into this small country, making them collapse into north and south. And yeah, also this part gets discovered finally. And now actually the Russians are becoming very scared about this thing, about this. So they're actually scared of Belarus. They're going to do something. They decided they can no longer stay silent anymore, and there's something they must do. For this reason, we see the white country forming the Russian League. It's basically a league that's aimed at protecting Russia from foreign countries, including the Ladoga Lake one, because you don't know if you can trust them. But yeah, and this Russian League is getting pretty popular. The blue country is going to join, the green country, the dark orange country, the pink country, basically most of them. But the eastern country, this one won't join, and they will get destroyed by Grey Belarus. This leads to the turquoise country joining the Russian League. And yeah, there is a massive roadblock now for Belarus. So what are they going to do? They will expand in undiscovered land, of course. And then they will stop because they have to assimilate the land that they got. So yeah. Let's only see another dark purple country forming here. And they will join the Russian League. And yeah. But then we will see all of the major countries in Russia expanding. We'll see the skin Russian team expand, and they will go on slow thing. Yeah, we'll see actually this happen. The pink Russian country is getting land. You can see that totally. Whoa, 4 minutes only talking about Russia. That's interesting. You know, we're heading north to see that the Archangel's country will have receive foreign support from the Ladoga Lake country because they totally trust them. They're totally buddies. They ain't forming an alliance, but collide with each other. Yeah. Oh, also, yeah, it's a daily rush update now, basically. Now we'll see that the Baltics will expand once again, and they will eventually become rival with this, becoming rival with the yellow team once again. And let's just say the Baltics ain't having none of that. They're tired of this. They're tired of Stockholm trying to colonize Finland. They decide to pull a massive invasion to absolutely destroy them. And it works. The peace treaty, we can see that most of the yellow team colony is gone. And now the Baltic country is actually going to war with the Ladoga Lake country to connect their lands and all that. No, they're not similar colors, okay? And yeah, it's going to win. The Baltics are going to have a slight victory. It's basically a draw because the Ladogans are going to win here. Yeah, these are the new borders of Northern Europe. We're actually going to see Lapland going pretty, getting pretty strong. See Oslo keep funding the exploration campaigns, and they're finally discovering this northern land. Now most of this land is getting discovered. Yeah. Now we go over to Germany where they expand a bit. Also see by there being the Alps, we're going to see the Rhineland expand because they might be funded by the red team. Speaking of them, they're actually going to go on completely complete their invasion of Poland, conquest of Poland again. Yeah, we can say that this is the word we're getting. But now the Brown French are going to do a landing in Ireland, and it's going to be a very successful landing. And we'll discover this. And yeah, the Line Belgians don't like this at all. Like they hate absolute. They think they're stealing their power, and so what are they doing? They're doing a massive exploration campaign down south, which leads them to having access in the Mediterranean Sea. And this is actually scary. These two are beefing. And now we see actually the Dutch thinking about joining the Red Team. We don't know. But now we're going to see the Balearic Empire expand. See the king of this empire, the emperor, I guess. He will hire a good traveler which will expand the empire a lot. See the Pyrenees country focusing on over here. And we'll see also this land getting discovered. Yeah. So we see over here that this Milan country, I guess, yeah, they're actually getting pretty strong. But now look what's there. The Line Belgians, which are also an oligarchy. Hmm. Yeah, we'll see this line. Scholar will say that the Balkans get discovered and the Milan country is going to run away in fear. Actually, they aren't doing that, and they're going to do this. This exploration campaign over to Dalmatia, they're also annexing some of their lands, because why not? See then this happening. Yeah, turns out Naples didn't manage to get any of their land yet. But they do a landing in Albania and they form what might be a colony. And here they actually begin a small rivalry with Athens. Because Athens actually would, doesn't like Naples because they're biting with their sphere influence. And yeah, actually see Egypt now doing a pretty massive exploration route. Doing this because this is the age of good travelers, basically people that like, know the places and merchants and lot of stuff like that. So see Tunisia expanding. By the way, the Balearic Empire as a religion, yeah. See all of this land getting discovered. Oh yeah, this Neapolitan colony over here, it's expanding, but it's becoming a little bit hard to manage since they now got Athens to beef with. It might break away soon. Yeah, it's becoming unstable. What's going to happen is that Athens is going to do a very big exploration campaign. And they're going to discover all of this. Oh, what will see the Crimeans doing something? Copper and expand. We'll see Caspia here. They will move over here. They will go on and do this exploration route. Not only they start to discover this place. There are going to be Caspian people who are going to do this. They're going to do a small exploration campaign, which is important though. But now we go over to China, which already split into three crowns. We're going to see the emperor of China because China is an empire, and they're saying, "Yeah, let's invade the Philippines. This will help my crown. This will help the empire survive." Turns out it's not. They easily invade at first, but then it becomes hard, and totally the North Filipino country is pulling a lot of resistance, and China has to retreat, will gain some of their northern land, while this gold country is destroyed, goes into anarchy, and the dark green country takes their place instead. They explore pretty fast, and they hate the Chinese. They hate the Chinese, they want them gone. And turns out people aren't totally happy out of this. And China has to land the fourth crown now. It's becoming even more unstable. It turns out this faraway island, it's going to join up with this brown Japanese country because also some bit of this area is break away. China declares war on Japan, and at that point, Korea decides to join in, and we see And we also see the Philippines joining, and we see the Great East Asian War erupt, even though there aren't that much countries there. Yeah, because the world is probably a bit more discovered than this. I will update the explorations quickly before we start. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the very few Chinese explorations because this leader is more of they want to invade countries. So yeah, we see few explorations. That's only when the war starts. They start a pretty successful invasion, like they're doing pretty good. Japan, though, it's another story, as the Japanese people are pro-burn Japanese country, and they're going to most of them are breaking away peacefully. So in the Philippines, we see the first of the four crowns fall, as it's an isolated, and most of it falls, except for a small part which still remains, but it start to get seized by the new Filipino government. China is going over there. They're keeping their invasion. Actually, uh-oh, people are tired of war. Yeah, they keep going on and marching. But this makes the country even more unstable because they do not actually approve this expansion. This results into rebellions, to full rebellions popping up, which leads the northern Chinese crown to be unstable. We also see the same thing happen over here in Japan. We see some rebellions popping out. See that people also in China try to do, they try to actually take control of the government. They're trying to do a coup, basically. They're trying to do it. And yeah, we can actually see that what's happening is that in some points the rebellion is going to connect themselves, while in other points the Chinese military wins. Yeah, most of the people aren't that much. They want to explore. They want to know what's the world. And thus we see actually a person which was the best friend of the leader of now. They betray and they decide to seize power of the government, which try. Their supporters will go over here, which may could have been the Chinese capital, probably. The capital cities layer, sadly. But yeah, we see that this rebellion becomes a problem. And of course, they join the coalition. Coalition which wins the Battle of the Philippines and the first of the four Chinese rounds has fallen. Now see Japan completely still winning because China is actually they focusing on themselves more. They will put down some of these northern rebellions, but in the south it's another story. As they keep winning, as the Koreans are winning, and they're now pushing back. Pretty big pushback. Yeah, the west is completely occupied by the Chinese, but the east is now fighting back. Basically what's happening. What happened now is that we're going to see actually the formation of West Korea. Yes, it's the same color of Kaliningrad in my old wicso. Yeah, see the formation of West Korea. Slightly Korean aligned, slightly East Korean aligned, but then yeah, they aren't in great friendship after the breakaway. Yeah, they're still going to be in a collision. In Jeju Island, it's going to happen that a very rich person from here is going to seize the. Here is the Jeju Island Empire. In the join the collision, what happens in this other another breakaway twin, another breakaway. Yeah, but now let's go back to the Chinese Civil War because they're surrendering against the coalition, but see that Chinese Empire troops are doing pretty good. But we see here that there is a small successful invasion, that it's a back and forth war, but Taiwan is completely taken by the rebellion. And also this Japanese island. So yeah, basically what happens that it's a stalemate. None of them can win. The new Chinese Republic does a successful mission, but then Chinese Empire survives. And with this, lead into the peace treaty, which is this. So yeah, this is the peace treaty. Not much changed of the war, but this is the new Asia. New countries appeared. You see, Japan is now the strongest country in Asia. East Korea could be, but the formation of West Korea stopped them from doing so. Yeah, we see actually the island joining with Japan. So is it that the rebellion got something? And yeah, they hate the Chinese Empire, or yeah, and the Philippines get their own northern land back. Guess this was it for today. This was the final event of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you tomorrow after this country expands for province. See ya!